Hey everybody, welcome back once again to Home Built Happiness. My name's Ron, and today we've got a product review for you. If you're here because you've been researching cell phone boosters, maybe you got no signal inside your home, you have to stand by a window to make a phone call, or you walk outside and you've got little signal outside, but you have something. As long as you've got a thread, we got something here that can possibly take that and boost it up for you. We're pretty excited about it. This is the WEBOOST Home Studio. It's a 5G ready cell phone booster that's manufactured by Wilson Amplifiers. And if you have even a thread of cell phone signal outside, this guy can get it inside and boost it up to 1,500 square feet. So we're pretty excited about it. If you're new to this stuff and you have no idea how these work, it's very simple. All you have is an antenna that mounts outside your home, and then you have a receiver that mounts inside your home, and you have a cable that connects the two. That's really all there is to it. You'll get to see how I put it up, and if I can do it, you can do it, because what I'm working with out here is, I'm pretty sure you can do better. So listen, we got this off Amazon. It actually came in the box that you see right here. The reason we got it from Amazon is because it was the same price as buying it direct from the manufacturer. And if we've ever had a problem with anything, Amazon's really easy for us to return it, especially out here in a rural area. There's a lot of options for us to get it back to them. So we chose to go there. If you decide that this is the right fit for you, check out the link in the description of this video. It'll take you to the same page that we went to purchase this. And then you can get yourself one. Also, let's go ahead and show you what it comes with and kind of the train wreck that I'm working outside to get this thing hooked up. And then we'll show you the results that we had, and hopefully you can have the same results as well. All right? This item is really made up of about 3 basic components. You have an indoor receiver, an outdoor antenna, you have some cable to attach it, and the indoor receiver has a power plug that plugs into your wall. That's really it. You'll have some mounting hardware for that antenna to put it up on a pole. Other than that, pretty much good to go here. So your indoor receiver with the power supply comes here. Both of these are going to have a spool of 30-foot RG6 coaxial cable, and we've only used one. And then you'll have the outdoor antenna here. It'll have mounting hardware so that you can mount it to wood, you can mount it on a pole. It'll also have a butt connector just in case you do need to run that full 60 feet of cable. You'll have an instruction booklet, and that's about all you got. Your indoor receiver is going to look just like this. It'll have an antenna that you will screw onto it. This does move, it adjusts. You'll have that RG6 coaxial cable that we discussed, and then you'll have the power supply that just plugs into it. For those of you off-gridding just like we are, that power supply is consuming about 4 watts of energy, so not very much at all. Patty? Listen folks, if you've gotten any information out of this video, any entertainment, if you've laughed, consider giving it a like and possibly subscribing to the channel. It lets YouTube as well as us know that we're doing the right thing and we're putting content out that's helpful, and we can try to spread that to more people in the future. Thanks. So I have that coaxial cable simply coming out of our trailer, and I've just got it running up a 2x4 with a piece of pipe on the end. I have it attached to that pipe so that I can adjust it, because this is a directional antenna, so you do have to have it pointed towards a cell phone tower. Alright, so when it comes to establishing where we're going to set this antenna up, where we're going to point it to, there's 2 tools that we're going to use. One I have displayed on my phone right here. It's an Android app called Network Cell Info Lite. Now as you see, this is giving us all sorts of data in regards to the signal. This is the signal that we have with the WEBOOST set up. Beforehand, we would have no cell phone service at all in here. This would be completely offline. So this is the most important tool that I use this for. So I can take this phone, and if I maximize this map and zoom out, it's going to show my exact location. It's also going to show the tower that I'm connected to, and it's going to show the signal strength to that tower. So with these tools at hand, you can use your phone to identify what towers you're connecting to, what kind of cell service you're getting from those towers. And once you've done that, you can go on and use this tool right here. It's antennasearch.com. We'll take a moment and look up Cochise, Arizona. You can type in any address, zip code, town. Now it's going to pull up a map and show you every tower and antenna that is in a 3-mile radius. Now we can go on, for example, and identify this as Valley Connections. If I click on that, it's going to open a map and actually show me where this tower is and give me some information on it. So there's all of your tools, right? You've got your cell phone, which you have to have some sort of service at least at some point in the day. You use your app, you find out where you're connecting to. Where's this tower at? Then you can take that information from your app, go to a website like Antenna Search, you can find out exactly where this tower is, and you can find out a little bit more information about that tower if you want to. And then once you have your booster, you know exactly where to aim it at. Once you set it up, you can use an app like this and you can look at the signal coming in and you can move that antenna about 1/8 of a turn at a time, power cycle the unit, and then you can look at the signal and see where you get the strongest signal at. Now, both times that I've messed with the orientation of this antenna, I did not have to do any secondary adjustments. I set it up on the pole, and then I just pointed it in the general direction of where I knew a tower was, came inside, we had great service. Now let me show you the before and after. I think you're going to like to see this. So we've went ahead and disconnected the WEBOOST. And as you can see in the app, we are completely offline right now. We have absolutely no service inside the trailer whatsoever. And what I was doing previously is I was putting the phone up in the window here. And as you can see, it's just the signal is just very, very, very poor. And if I want to start any kind of app or just anything up, like we're just having a lot of problems doing it, and it might not even load it. We just have a lot of problems here loading anything. As you can see, it's not even playing this music. We're just going to plug the WEBOOST back in. I've got the phone on airplane mode. Give it just a moment. The phone immediately comes online at 5 bars. Now let's go ahead and just try to open that app one more time. And as you see, it immediately starts playing music. I know this isn't the most scientific test. We're not doing any kind of benchmark testing or anything like that. And the reason why is this stuff's all subjective, right? So we have to look at weather conditions, we have to look at clouds, we have to look at the amount of bandwidth that's being used. We also have to look at the fact that I've used about 80 gigs on my plan so far, so I'm currently being throttled as well. However, you can see that we went from having no service inside the trailer to having hardly any service whatsoever in the window, not even enough to play music, to turning on our WEBOOST, and bam, we immediately have music playing. And that'll do the same thing when it comes to video. I can sit in here, I can watch YouTube now, I can upload videos, I can watch Pluto TV, anything that I want to do. I can do all of that right here inside the trailer now, and I can do it with 5 bars, where before we had 1 bar and not even enough bandwidth to load a music app. Alright, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking you never tested your phone outside the trailer. You probably have good service out there, you just bought this booster because you live in a tin can. And your service inside the tin can is what's bad. Well, we got a little tiny bit of service right there. Let's go ahead and try that music app again. It's not playing that either. No, folks, it just really isn't good out here. The caveat to this is, I do know because of the slope of the land, the higher I can get that antenna, the better chances we have of getting better signal. So I do know when I'm doing projects around here that if I lay my phone with my music app on top of our van, I can get it to play then. So I figured if I just go a little bit higher with the antenna, we could get good service, and it does work out like that, but the service out here is not good. The booster is actually doing its job. It's taking just that thread of service, just that little hair that we talked about earlier. It is giving us about a 60 decibel gain, and then we're able to turn around and also amplify that into the trailer. So considering the WEBOOST is a premium priced piece of equipment, I would say it's done its job pretty well, and I'm pretty satisfied. So I'm going to leave you folks with that. I appreciate you watching this video. Again, if you've got something out of it, click that like, give us a subscribe. And we'll check in with you next time.